Here's why the Robinhood app is terrible for investing, and that is a fact, and I'm going to show that and prove to you in this video here. But the big question I get, the most common question I get from beginners, those that are just getting started in investing and trading, more so investing for this video, is, hey, I need an online broker, I need an app, which one's the best, which one should I use? And of course, Robinhood is a very popular one out there. So to their credit, well done to their marketing department, very, very well done. It seems that though, in this day and age, if you're a beginner, you've probably heard of Robinhood. Maybe you're already using Robinhood. But I want to tell you and show you exactly why Robinhood is terrible for investing. So in this video, I want to cover what the problem actually is, how it's a problem, and then of course, offer up a solution. I'm not going to sit here and complain about something, tell you how bad something is, but then not actually offer you up a solution. So the big dynamic here, the big problem, and this is hopefully we can all agree on this, but if you are doing something, I would assume that you are doing it and you want to do it the best way possible. In this situation, you're looking to grow your money. That's why you're looking to invest or to trade. So you want to grow your money. So I would assume that you want to grow it, well, the best way possible, or maybe another way, the most efficient way possible. So the problem becomes, well, Robinhood does not allow you to do that. And this is, again, not an opinion, nothing like that. Quite factually, Robinhood is not going to allow your money to grow the most efficient way possible from an investing standpoint. So let me show you how this is a fact. Now, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but yeah, actually, the government has a very nice, handy calculator. So the government is doing something right here in this regard. But right here, we're going to talk about compounding interest and why investing with Robinhood is going to hold you back. So with Robinhood, and just to set up some criteria here, and these numbers will make more sense once I get to the actual solution here. But let's just say that you're going to start off, just keep math easy, with $1,000. You have $1,000, you want to invest that in. And then every month, you're going to do 500. Now, this number is important. I want to pause here just because maybe right now you're saying $500 a month. Geez, that seems like quite a bit. Maybe you're saying that's all. And if you're saying that's all, then that's fine. But for this, you're still going to have to just do $500, and then you can do more in separate accounts. But like I said, that's another kind of talking point that doesn't pertain right now. But if you are somebody that's saying, wow, 500, hey, if you can't do it, no problem. You now have your first financial goal. You now have a milestone to get to. So instead of saying, I can't do $500 a month, no problem. Just say, how can I do $500? I don't know what that means for you. Maybe you got to find yourself a different job. Maybe you got to pick up a side hustle. Maybe you got to start a side hustle. I don't know what you need to do, but if you're watching this sort of video, that tells me you're already in the mindset of wanting to take matters into your own hands. You want to take firm grasp of your financials, of your personal finances, your wealth in general. So there's no doubt in my mind that you can get to figuring out how to put $500 per month as an investment. So if you need to use that as your first goal, that should be a wise financial goal, which will make sense more later on in the video. But $500 per month is without doubt a very, very important goal that you're going to need to work towards within your wealth management and your wealth growth situation. So $500 per month, and then you can and I'll put a link to this calculator so you can fool around with this if you want. But let's just say 30 years, because remember we're talking investing here, long-term investing, and let's just say, and I'm not going to go into all the nooks and crannies of this because I don't want this to turn into way more of a complicated video than it needs to be. But for the sake of this video and why it's important is that the numbers with Robinhood are going to be less efficient. And this, I'm erring way on the side of caution. So even what I'm doing here, and when you see the differences, you're going to be like, holy smokes. But keep in mind, even when you see those holy smoke numbers, it is still being done with me being extra cautious in terms of not, trying to blow things out of proportion. I'm taking things very, very smallly. But let's just say, we're going to say 7%. Now I realize some people would say, no, Clay, the market's average way more than 7%. And that's fair. But like I said, just for example's sake, let's say 7%. And then we're going to go down here, click calculate, and you're going to see right here that over 30 years, just to review, again, initial investment, you're starting with 1,000 every month, 500 for 30 years at 7% growth. You're going to have, isn't that crazy? $574,000. And that's again using Robinhood. Now, before I get back to showing you the problem and why it's a problem, let's hop into the solution realm right now. And this is not the only broker that offers these accounts, but I'll explain why I would say start here. But I'm going to be talking about, and what I would recommend as a solution to Robinhood would be Webull. So Webull and why? Well, Webull specifically, and we got to go down because of this right here, the account type. This is why Robinhood is not efficient. This is why Robinhood is terrible for investing, because they do not offer these accounts right here. IRAs, which stand for individual retirement accounts. And like I said earlier, I'm not going to go down the nooks and crannies, but just understand that these are tax-friendly accounts that the government offers so that your money can grow most efficiently. That's the simplistic version. The government's meeting you halfway, saying, hey, you want to invest? That's great. Set up an IRA, an individual retirement account, and then your money is going to be able to grow more efficiently. That's the moral of the story here. But the key distinction here is that Robinhood does not, I repeat, they do not offer those sorts of accounts. So let's now go back to that calculator. Now here's the crazy part. I am changing nothing, okay? $1,000 starting point, $500 per month. Now, the reason why earlier I mentioned this is an actual vital goal that you need to aim for is because while the government is willing to help you out, they're not going to say, and you can put as much money you want into these types of, we'll just call it very money growth efficient accounts. They're going to say, no, you can put in at most $6,000 per year. Now, you can, of course, invest more, but you're not going to be able to allow to use those IRA accounts and have your money grow as efficiently as possible. So the government does say, we'll help you out, but only $6,000 per month. Now, I'm not looking to start some sort of political debate. Maybe you say that it should be more than that, to which I would probably agree. But again, we're not going to start to argue about the government. As of now, the policy is $6,000 per year, which breaks down to $500 per month. So that's why I'm saying, that's why I'm using that number. You need to aim to get that amount so you can at least max out these, efficient, friendly accounts, for your money to grow. Now, the one thing we are going to change is that because we are now essentially using a more efficient way, the only change that I'm making, let's just change it up to 1%. That's all. 1%. So nothing crazy. And like I said, if you were to actually run out the numbers and do this, the differences would be way more than this. But like I said, I'm just trying to keep things very, very modest and conservative. So all I did was change that 1%. So in other words, by choosing this choice to use one of these IRA accounts with Webull, you are changing your efficiency by just 1%. But let's see how that actually works from the perspective of this. $689,000. That's what you would now have. So let's just figure out the math on that real quick. So 575, remember, that was from the Robinhood way of not doing it the most efficient way. But now we're at, so let's subtract out 600. We'll actually even round down. So let's call it 689,000, which equals $114,000 difference for just simply making the decision to go with Robinhood. Talk about literally $114,000 mistake to be like, yeah, I'm going to go with Robinhood and not use these tax-friendly accounts. And I just want to reiterate, hopefully I've driven home. I was being modest, just simply a modest 1% change made $114,000 difference. Now that negative sign is a little deceiving, but you know what I mean. Isn't that crazy? So that's why if you're wanting to invest, and I would argue even if you're looking to trade and you can, trade within one of these IRA accounts and your money's going to grow just that much more efficiently because, the government's not reaching in their hands and taking taxes, and it's just allowed to grow in a better way. So this is exactly why Robinhood is not good. They are, in fact, terrible to the tune of, in this example, the modest example, $114,000. And then the reason why, again, I would recommend Webull, yes, of course, because they have those IRA accounts, but also they're running promotions. They're always running promotions. And so if you use the link that's down below this video, which is an affiliate link, so full disclosure, I will get something. But again, that's not why I'm recommending this. Why? Well, because Robinhood also offers affiliate links. But I'm sitting here saying don't use Robinhood because of the very reasons here. But I am telling Webull, and I think I've mathematically proven the fact of why it would be smart to use a broker that has IRA accounts. And also in this situation, which a lot of other kind of the more, broker, the old school brokers, right? Charles Schwab, those ones that are not giving you free stock to sign up. But right here, you can get couple of free stocks. That's the promotion right now, but Webull is always running different promotions. So when you click on the link that I'm offering, this will pop up and tell you whatever the current promotion is. But right now, you sign up, you get 2 free stocks, and it's as simple as that. You do have to deposit the $100, but again, you're wanting to invest anyway, so that $100 is going to go towards whatever investment that you want to make. And it's also commission free. They have a great phone app, so technically speaking, you can do everything from your phone if you want, which I know is one of the big things about Robinhood is, but they got a great phone app. Well, Webull also offers a phone app, and it's just as good as Robinhood. And again, it allows you to have an IRA account. So if you want to help out the channel, and even if you don't want to help out the channel, if you just want to give yourself free stock, then use that link down below, get signed up for it. And during the sign up process, remember, when it's asking you what kind of account type you want to make sure that you're signing up for an IRA account. So hopefully I'm not going to be, called, oh, you're just a hater towards Robinhood. And yes, that is true. I am a hater towards Robinhood, but I hope we can meet on middle ground that I've presented a pretty strong mathematically based factual case on why I'm kind of a hater towards Robinhood, because $114,000, and that's with me playing things conservatively. So use that link down below, sign up with Webull, and remember to choose the IRA account. If you have any questions or anything like that, please let me know, and hopefully I've opened your eyes to save you. What is, not even me being overly dramatic, a massive mistake, a mistake that could equate to minimum $114,000. So click that link, get signed up, get your free stocks, and remember, choose that IRA account. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.